Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the smartest animals. Owl, wearing graduation cap. Worm, in an apple, wearing glasses.
It's true. My school books say so.
Hello my friends, welcome back. My name is Jack, still not technically home, snack that smiles back. Today we're riding back onto that Twitter train, but with none of the stupid politics. That's right, just stupid people posting stupid things. Still, I mean, it's still that, I guess. Let's go! It's crazy that we kept trying to top Heath Ledger's Joker with more scary Jokers instead of putting Sacha Baron Cohen in the brightest purple suit we could find and let him mine a kind of terror that we weren't ready for. No, Daniel he's onto something. I would like to see this. At a skate park, older dude outside the fence sees me and yells, "Do a kickflip!" So I did one. He then turns to his friend and says, "Holy Schmidt, he actually did it!" Wow, cool story, random skateboarder on the internet. Did you find this humiliating or liberating? I was just happy to make it first try. Mike Perry asking for the Halo theme song for his walkout and getting Halo by Beyonce instead is one of the funniest things to happen, and it's not talked about enough. Yes, I imagine that is his face indeed when they came on.
No, my masculinity!
Mike Perry picked it, maybe.
Just helped a Russian man find a fedora at Target. He looked at himself in the mirror, said, "Yeah, this looks good, I like it." Then he turned to me and said, "When you turn 60 like me, women don't look at you anymore. You get fat and start dying. We are all born to die." Okay, what's that got to do with a fedora though, man? Come on. My boyfriend told me that when we started talking, he saw I tweeted about how I'd fallen in love when I met a man who didn't use 3-in-1 shampoo. So he went to the store that night to buy shampoo and conditioner because he didn't want to risk it. Thanks fellas, we figured it out. Carson DeLosa Printing Company is where this art comes from. No actual source on an artist, so I conclude there is no human being behind this. And this company spawned out of nowhere and generates this art like some sort of SCP. I learned today that a group of students used a Google Doc to take lecture notes. They all took notes simultaneously in a collective file. As they took notes, they would mark places they were confused or couldn't follow the lecture. Other students would see and explain real time. At the end of the semester, as they are prepping for finals, they have this massive document of notes, questions, and explanations from peers. I don't know where they learned this or if they just came up with it together, but it is amazing. Truly brilliant collaboration and solidarity. That word. This is great, but you just know there's one pessimistic lecturer or teacher out there who's gonna ban this sort of behavior.
Helping each other learn? That's cheating!
Who's winning this fight? A man who can manipulate metal or a man who wears metal? Did you forget what Magneto's power is? I don't know, if Tony's into a bit of crushing, then hey, maybe he's the real winner. My ex used to get drunk and scream in my face about how much he couldn't stand me. Jake gets drunk and tells me he loves me 900 times in 4 hours because
I just don't ever want you to forget how much you mean to me.
And that is the difference between dirt and gold. My girlfriend is crying, weeping, while playing Mario Kart. Are you gonna let me win one? Frick no! I'm not taking a dive because you don't know how to aim with green shells. This is real life! Grow up! I dumped my girlfriend in 8th grade, and by the end of the day, she was dating someone else. Yesterday, she married him. A little much to get my attention, don't you think? Move on, babe. My boyfriend said, "You look like if Paddington was in the Matrix." You know what? Accurate. What's a little known but obvious fact that will immediately make all of us feel stupid? Percentages are reversible. 8% of 25 is the same as 25% of 8, and one of them is much easier to do in your head. Human. We have a color named after you. Salmon. Oh really? Is it silvery blue like my outsides? No, wait. Why is it pink?
Why is it pink?
Adele's Oprah concert proves she didn't lose her voice with those pounds. She lost weight. She didn't make a deal with a sea witch. Harry Potter befriending the first 2 people he meets on the way to school and staying friends with them until death is the most relatable part of the series. I disagree. I think that's the most unrelatable part. Those 3 genuinely had no other progress or paths in their life to take that would separate them. Come on. Someone, please, anyone, develop and require 2-factor authorization to use reply all in emails. I beg of you. Any other bitches with astigmatisms want to square up with the inventor of LED headlights? We ride!
but not a dog or dust.
None of the science fiction stories I read in my youth predicted everybody would be afraid to answer their phones due to non-stop harassment from robots. Well, thanks for making me more self-aware of something that I realize I too have a fear of. Officially starting a rumor that the dudes from Dave & Buster's are the same as the dudes from Barnes & Noble. Dave Barnes and Buster Noble. Why not?
Who frickin' cares?
When my wife, who's shy as frick, first met my extended family, we had a big dinner with about 14 people. At the end of the meal, I said, "To say thanks, she'd love to sing for you all." Everyone went silent and stared at her, and she still hasn't forgiven me 9 years later, mainly because she divorced me. Meanwhile, thoughts of dog.
There are so many humans in the household right now. The odds that a snack will hit the floor are the highest they have been in several years.
Snack sniffer on high gray alert. School dress code update. Students cannot wear clothing with the name of any musician or band unless the student can name at least 3 of their songs. The 8th grader who said, "I thought Nirvana was a clothing brand," last week has been suspended indefinitely. If a movie character gets shot, they're required to keep it to themselves for a while. Later in the movie, they must open their shirt or jacket, revealing an alarming amount of blood, followed by another character saying, "You're hurt." This is law. How can we recognize when something is strawberry scented when actual strawberries don't even have a smell?
This tweet is ticking me off because it makes sense.
I feel like everyone worships avocado, and I'm struggling because it tastes like compressed wet grass lump, but nobody will listen, and I'm all alone in this world. Please let me just pretend I don't relate, please. Hey man, do you dry off your face after a shower with the same towel you use to dry your balls, or do you have a separate ball towel? You start with the face, then head on down. The towel forgets everything by tomorrow. I'm sure it damn tries to. Home security reminder. A lot of people are going away for Christmas, which makes their homes easy pickings for burglars. For security reasons, I strongly recommend leaving one of your children behind to construct a series of elaborate booby traps and defend your interests. So that's why our birth rates have been skyrocketing since Home Alone. Having children makes so much sense to me now. Lines my husband has actually used in the last 24 hours.
Well, the turkey is dressed. Now let's get you undressed. The turkey is stuffed.
Wanna be next?
Now that you've mashed the potatoes.
I want to mash you.
The turkey is in the oven.
Let's go pretend we can put something in yours.
Look, these are disgusting, I'll be honest.
If someone puts down a +4 card, you must draw 4 and your turn is skipped. You can't put down a +2 to make the next person draw 6. We know you've tried it.
Oh, what about a +4 and a +4?
No.
You don't even know how to play the game right.
Yeah, why the hell you gotta gatekeep your own game like that? How dare you? Just took 93-year-old mum to vote. She's registered blind. In a loud voice, she said,
Which box for war with France?
a cheer went up from waiting voters.
You want me to drink water? The thing that killed Chuck in Titanic? No, thank you.
Gotta respect the longevity of Microsoft Word. Nothing about it works, and it's still the standard. Want to move an image? Go to hell. Edit a PDF?
Edit your expectations.
Ignore a spelling mistake? How about suck my dick? That'll be $150. Just remembered a story I was told last night about this guy who took a sack and started talking to his dog, and the dog told him to stop calling him Buster because his name was Dave, and after that day the dog only responded to Dave. Oh, that's disturbing. When I was in 9th grade, I got caught selling money. My mom was devastated, so she transferred me to a rich private school thinking that was gonna help the situation, but in reality, she gave me a promotion. Is the Grinch his name or his ethnicity or his job? Yes, me pre-kids. I'm never gonna lie to my kids ever. Me with kids.
I just got off the phone with Santa, the firefighter dog from Paw Patrol, and the Green Power Ranger, and they all agree. If you don't put your shoes on, they're gonna have to put down another unicorn. I set out a suitcase to pack for my flight later today and spotted my 3-year-old crawling inside it to hide. I casually zipped it up, yelled, "I'm off to the airport, everybody!" and carried it to the car. I've circled the block twice and my luggage hasn't stopped laughing. Okay, that's cute, but maybe put some holes in that thing, just to be safe. Yummy yum yum.
what a delicious video. If you're this far in, you clearly enjoyed yourself today, so why not slap your face or hand or any other appendage onto that like button, and if you are not yet joined on the channel, why not subscribe too? I hear if you press one of those buttons, you'll win $1 million. But I also hear I should burn everything down, so take that as you will. Be sure to check out some more videos if you got the time on the channel. We've got plenty of other content for you to check out. But with that said, it is the end of the video. My name has been Jack. You have been lovely to ramble with as always, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.